The channeled message from God. This is the occult tarot deck. You can get it off of Amazon. When I asked God, what do you want me to tell the collective? This is what came out. So this one is kind of self-explanatory if you read tarot. If not, hopefully this message resonates with you. I talk a lot about manifestation, spirituality, identity, things of that nature, and this is what this reading is talking about. So I will show you some of the cards. Hopefully you're getting something from these messages. They're resonating with you. And you also like the way I read. I read very unique to me. Intuitive. I don't really look at the books or even go off of what other people's interpretation of cards are. Depending on the reading or intuitively how I feel, I will look at the images. A lot of times I just read the energy of the card. I'll look at numbers. I do reversals just depending on what I feel called to do. But yeah, it's all of it is intuitive. I'm a kahuna in Hawaiian culture for those who don't know. But yeah, it's kind of like a shaman. My bloodline is known for having healers. So this is pretty much in my path. But yeah, let's go on with the message. So first, starting off, you have the world. So what I'm getting from this is you're receiving from the universe, basically. Seven of Cups to me is representing manifestation of cups, which is feelings. So it's like you're receiving. And I say that because the next card would be the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands to me represents calling in, attraction, and then Wands is desires. So you're bringing in your desires. And then the next card would be Page of Pentacles. So normally the Page of Pentacles would be someone who is holding a pentacle. So that line just to that point right there is telling me you're receiving from the universe your desires, and it's becoming a physical reality, something you can hold, you can touch. This might have been something that you've had from a young child. A page is normally younger minded person, but it could also just be something that you had as a child, like a dream, something you've wanted. Maybe you're providing that for yourself now. The universe is giving that to you. Could be maybe something just new, something you're starting new, is coming together. uh, Page of Pentacles is also giving me, in manifestation, you are in the energy of holding it, like it's physical, something you can touch. Like what does that feel like when you have it? You already are kind of at the finish line. When you're visualizing, you visualize, what do you want at the very end? What does that feel like? What does that look like? Similar to that. And then I say this has to do with manifestation because the next card is the Magician. So Magician is someone who is able to take the elements, the resources they have, and they're able to change it to whatever they need to create. So that's what this is. That whole line right there is creating. Like you're seeing that you're being provided for by the universe. So basically, your power, like you are recognizing your power of manifestation. And then moving forward is the Knight of Swords. So just like how I said, moving forward, Knight to me represents movement, and then Swords represents ideas, mentality. So you are moving along on your journey with the mentality of the power that you hold to manifest. And then, like I said, intuition. So the bottom of the deck would be High Priestess. So intuitively, you kind of knew that this would happen. Maybe you're psychic, maybe you have spiritual gifts, but there's a something to do with intuition, about following your intuition. Maybe manifesting what you're being called to manifest. Maybe you're getting dreams, or maybe you are getting feelings, nudges. Follow those. Those will always lead you in the right direction, especially if that is something you're being called to do. Uh, God, your higher self, will never lead you down the wrong path. Maybe it's to learn a lesson, but it's not the wrong path because a lesson needs to be learned. But this is looking good, so I wouldn't even bring up any lessons or anything. This is more about receiving, maybe receiving the knowledge that the power you have to manifest. That might be it too as well. And then moving forward, this is a movement. There's movement coming from this. Some type of, like I said, new beginning, starting something new, with the knowledge you have now though. So yeah, I mean, looks like you're manifesting and you know this, so continue doing that.